Welcome to another S&P Futures day trading recap on an Apex paid account, where I'm keeping most of the profits and none of the losses. You can sign up for your own Apex account with my link in the description and use my coupon code for 50% off the first month and 50% off all recurring months. After a morning of very tricky price action, I finally see a long setup present itself when price breaks the previous high of day to shift market structure to be bullish. Zooming out to the 15-minute and 1-hour charts, which I consider to be the higher time frames, I couldn't really make sense of the higher time frame market structure. The overnight and pre-market price action looked bearish, but price making new highs on the day seemed to shift market structure on the higher time frames to be bullish as well. Since the rest of my entry requirements were met, I decided to take a stab long inside a bullish 2-minute fair value gap, hoping for a retracement entry into a continuation move upwards. Unfortunately, this trade never really had a chance, as price steadily continued downwards and I get stopped out for my first loss of the day. I'll be honest, taking losses definitely feels worse now that I'm trading a paid account compared to when I was previously trading the evaluation account. This is totally understandable because it took 2 full months to pass the evaluation to get here, and since I can actually withdraw profits from this paid account, I just feel a lot more pressure trading this paid account. I actually hesitate to enter on another setup I saw that ended up being a winner, which also felt bad, so I decided to lower my max risk per trade a little, since my trailing drawdown buffer was also lower now that I've taken a few losses in a row. This actually does take some pressure off, and I decided to take another long entry at the New York open price, as it still seemed as though the higher time frame market structure was bullish from the previous high of daybreak. After some consolidation, my stop loss gets hunted by a huge downwards wick that actually immediately gets bought back up and ends up melting upwards to eventually hit my profit target. Definitely annoying, but that's just how trading goes sometimes, and I have to stop after the second loss per my risk rules. Overall, today's price action was just incredibly difficult to navigate. Other than that initial high of daybreak, price just chopped around inside a range and barely any good setups presented themselves. As I mentioned earlier, I was having trouble analyzing the higher time frame market structure, which might have just been a sign to not take any trades, and I think that going forward I'll refrain from taking trades until I've formed a clear higher time frame bias. One positive takeaway from today was that I did feel less pressure after I lowered my maximum risk per trade and sized down. And so I've decided to tweak my risk rules a little, where I'll set my maximum risk per trade to be exactly 10% of whatever my current trailing drawdown buffer is. Sizing down will prevent me from hesitating when I see a good setup, and it'll also ensure that this paid account lasts longer. Since I paid the one-time fee for it, there's just no rush at all to grow it quickly. And if I do start winning more trades to increase the buffer, I'll be sizing up accordingly. Anyway, after today's rough trading day, the account is now down to $49,368. We're about $1,600 from the loss threshold, so my next trade's max risk will be about $160. I'll do my best to update this risk amount for each trade. Lastly, I've been getting some questions about this account summary template and equity curve chart, so I decided to clean it up, type up some instructions, and put it online for anyone to download. Link in the description below. I've also included my trade log template that shows how I log each of my trades for review and analysis. Note that it lets you pay whatever you want for it, but you can absolutely download it for free if you just put 0 in the price field. And of course, y'all should edit the template to tailor to your own preferences, but I hope it's a helpful place to start tracking your own trading progress. As always, thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you're notified of the next time I post a trade recap. In the meantime, I'll continue posting daily profit and loss updates in my channel's community tab.